I've seen the future.
Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's Oracle card guidance and lesson for the week of June 18th. And we are using Wisdom of the Oracle again. You guys are all writing in asking me to use this deck, so we'll switch it up again in the weeks coming up. Maybe Mystical Shaman, who knows who's going to speak to us. But right now we're using this card deck. If you're new, what I tell everybody to do is to go to my website after you hear this Oracle card reading, which is for the collective, for all of us. And then you find out what your personal messages are within the collective. And then you see this whole story play out. It's very cool. You'll also notice, if you love astrology, if you look at the week's astrology, you'll see how it always aligns up with my card reading. So you'll kind of see how the puzzle pieces all go together. It's very cool. Okay, so new people, ColetteBaronReid.com/pick after you do this with me. Okay, so first card, remember I always tell you guys, it's the anchor card. It means the very first card in a 4-card reading when we're doing a kind of like a prescription for a week ahead, right? Which is slightly predictive, but mostly prescriptive. First card's really important because that anchors the story. So it's round and round. And what round and round tells us is that we're all being invited to like come back to the same place we've all been before. So it's like a spiral, right? You come back around going, I've learned this lesson. Here we are again. What are we going to learn differently this time? So it's in Greg Braden's work, he talks about fractal time, and these are called choice points. So this is a powerful, powerful week to redo things, to be invited to look at things from a different perspective. And everybody's going to get to do that this week. We all know things are a bit tumultuous around the world, and it has been for a while, but it's really coming to the surface. So this is awesome because it says, okay, like I've seen this thing before, I'm gonna do it differently. Why is that good? And why does that work this week? Because the next card is new life. And new life reminds us that of doing new things. This is pretty obvious. But it also tells us that we're already in the process of doing something new. It's not like we're gonna make it up as you, like right now. It's like, oh, I think I'll do something new. You've already been thinking about this evolving, this evolution of experiences and events, and all the things that have been bubbling up to the surface in the past year to 18 months are now part of the common zeitgeist. Everybody is talking about the same things everywhere. So how can we do it differently? So this is really exciting. And this is a week that you're gonna think about that. Now, that sounds serious, right? But this next card says, don't take it so seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. Find a way, even in the most difficult scenarios, to go and be silly. This card tells us that, yes, all this new stuff is possible. Wow, we're living in this unprecedented time in human history where we could really make a difference, and it's really messy and not so pleasant, most of it. So this says we've got to have some humor. You got to bring a sense of humor to the table too, because none of us really know how to do anything right now. We're all like babies in diapers. Now, the last card, which I love, is soulmates. And so soulmates tells us that we're our tribe, are the people we're close to. We are drawing to us, or we are meant to connect to people that we already feel this deeper connection to, people we feel safe with, people who are really in our corner. And also these are change makers. So pay attention to the change makers out there that are the disruptors and the people who are coming in to really make a difference in the world. Now that's in the general gist of things, but in a personal level, the soulmate card is always about your deepest friends, the friendships that you have, and the ones that you laugh the most with too, because that's the card that precedes it, is to be silly and goofy and go have a good time, because everything is big right now. So get really super local and go have some fun. And that's what this week asks us to do. So now it's time for you to bring your own personal reading. So you're gonna get 3 cards on my website, and you can pick any deck you want, ColetteBaronReid.com/pick. Then come back to the table, come back to the room and leave a comment about all 7 cards and how they played out for you. And usually you want to do that at the end of the week, not the beginning, because it hasn't happened yet. So you want to see how it processed, and then you start really developing your intuition this way too. It's like going to the gym, only it's mystical and cool and different and interesting. Alrighty, I'll see you next week. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to go to ColetteBaronReid.com/pick. choose your 3 cards. Look at the whole reading together, the 4 plus your 3, because it's your personal, your very, very personal, intimate reading within the bigger collective reading, and see how it plays out for you. You're gonna start to see a pattern in these readings, and it's like going to the intuition gym. It's amazing. You'll start to see a real improvement too for you with your spidey senses, which is awesome. See you next week.
I've seen the future. It's beautiful.